Here, take this. Ready? Ready? It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. We got this. 1, 2, 3, jump! Hello and welcome back to the Metamystic Show. I'm actually gonna switch to the Lightseers Tarot because the Fool card has amethyst in it. See, she's holding this amethyst, and I was shown to bring amethyst into this reading, and it's a reading for the next 3 months. It's going to be April, May, and June, quarter 2 of 2025. But when I was pre-shuffling, I got the Fool for the next 3 months. So I'm just going to leave him over here. Ace of Swords beneath that. I did not tell a lie. Look, and the Chariot at the top. Next 3 months are going to be big moves. So we have the purple today. We have the amethyst. Amethyst is, I look at it as like the chamomile tea of crystals. It kind of helps to calm, center, and ground you, but in kind of a metaphysical, psychic sort of way. You know, all the Pokemon cards that have like the purple, they're all like the psychic Pokemon. That's what it makes me think of. So I feel like over the next 3 months, and this reading is starting now when I'm filming it, because we have the bottom of the deck that we're going to look at as well, which is where we are currently. But see how she's receiving downloads? I feel like these are going to be very psychic months. So here we go. You're going to get clarity because you could have been confused, 7 of Cups, and then the sun comes blasting through. You might have to take a risk though. So let's see. Yeah, we have the 9 of Swords. You could feel like you're trapped in a situation that it's kind of like one of those do or die moments. Like you have to jump off the cliff. It could be a fork in the road. Let's look at it that way because I'm seeing the Lovers. You could feel like you, 5 of Pentacles, don't have enough, or you feel like you aren't enough to take some sort of a leap of faith here. So let's look at it. But with the Hanged Man, you know, of course you can stay where you are, but confirmation. Of course you can stay where you are, but you're just going to stay in that Hanged Man, which is never a bad place to be. It's a place of enlightenment. Like, you can put a spiritual person on an island. You can put them on a jet plane. Leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Some of you could literally be leaving on a jet plane because we have the Chariot and the Fool. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like what's happening is a leap of faith is appearing to you now from April, May, and June of 2025. This is actually something that you manifested a while back that you could have even forgotten about with the Knight of Pentacles because it was taking so long. What I'm getting is that you had to go through a period of growth to even be able to receive what this is without either like self-sabotaging, and that's no judgment on you. I'm in this group as well. Everything I say today also applies to me. Knight of Swords can be overthinking, right? Where it's like you could... If this is a relationship, for example, yeah, we have the Chariot. You could even be like moving to go towards somebody, like live with somebody. This could be a job for some of you here. But say it is a relationship, 2 of Cups, Page of Cups, you could be dreaming about that and it looks wonderful and it's what you want, but then you might start getting in your head. It could even be like an attachment style thing where you've been healing that, where maybe before, like say for example, you have an anxious attachment style where if you feel like something's getting away from you, you might chase after it and try to like procure it. Like you might try to like maybe control it, or Four of Cups, because you might think that that person, it could just be an attachment style thing. It could also be the extreme other side of where you have more of like, you stay detached. You could just be an air sign. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Hey, I have a Gemini midheaven, so. But you could just be more like detached, where then you feel like if somebody isn't chasing you, you think they're not interested. So you could have been healing with the Hierophant beliefs, systems, thought patterns regarding specifically Two of Cups stuff. Yeah, opened up to the Ace of Cups. Healing your own heart to prepare you, for some of you, for a really true, beautiful relationship with the Six of Cups, a soulmate. I don't feel like this is somebody that you've known, but they're a soulmate. You're going to recognize them. Some of you are literally traveling, or they're traveling to you, High Priestess. They're moving, High Priestess, to you. All right. Haven't used this deck in a while. Love to see the High Priestess showing up for this. Glad to have you all here. All right. Here we go. April, May, June. And then we're going to get an outcome card at the end, and we will clarify. Now, of course, this is a general reading, right, everybody? But I'm just going to share what I see. I also brought my dove in here today. Yeah, we have the Nine of Wands here. You've been through a lot of stuff, and that's what makes you ready to receive this now, because you've gone through either the training, like if this is a career thing, you've gone through the healing if this is a relationship thing. That's what I'm getting. But we have our dove here today, Cerulean. He is here, along with our amethyst. This is showing me that over the next 3 months, you're going to be coming more into a place of peace, rest, and harmony within your own self and within your psychic gifts, specifically in the crown chakra. You could have been dealing Nine of Swords that we had before with a lot of like psychic attacks, a lot of people possibly talking about you, judging you. And that was part of the healing process, is that you were able to law of detachment. You were able to detach. I'm seeing the Eight of Cups from that stuff, so that no matter what people are saying, no matter what people are doing or not doing, it doesn't affect the decisions that you make, because you know who you are with the Ace of Swords. And that was part of this development that was happening here. I'm hearing psychic development. 1, 2, 3, and 4. April, May, June. Outcome with the World. Yeah, you've completed something coming into April here at the start of our reading. With the Judgment, yep, look, literally right in order too, 20 to 21. You could be here currently. I'm filming this in May. Why do I keep saying May? Something's happening in May. I keep saying May. Your name could be May. You could be born in May. Are you a Taurus? Because we did have the Hierophant before. Either way, you don't have to be. But we do have Taurus on the World card, of course. You could be currently going through some sort of a spiritual awakening, watching this in March of 2025 when I'm putting it out. And then by the time you step into this new period here with April, that's where the leap of faith is. Because what comes after the World? The Fool, right? So you're going right in order of the major arcana here, guys. We have the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. See, this is something that you've been dreaming of for a long time. This is an old manifestation that is coming to light. It's coming into fruition now. I think, okay, this is what I'm getting. For some people, this had to do with Queen of Swords boundaries. Like, you had to learn to put up boundaries against certain people so that they couldn't ruin what this is. Like, if these are, sorry, I keep rubbing my nose, guys. If this is like a new relationship, let's say that, because we had the Two of Cups, you could have people around you that are extremely like bossy, controlling, get in the middle of your relationships, family, friends, exes even, that things had to be cleared out or this would have fallen apart. I'm also seeing that this has something to do with money, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, where you could have a lot of people that would be asking you for a handout, coming into more success here. You could be taking some sort of leap of faith that leads you to a better financial future for yourself in some way, shape, or form, or even just like a happier life for yourself. And then these people would have gotten in the way of that. So you had to go through some sort of metamorphosis. I'm getting that. I'm seeing butterflies everywhere in my mind's eye as I'm speaking here. Yeah, something had to happen. They had to teach you how to hold back your energy with the Four of Pentacles so that people couldn't like guilt you into doing things the way that they wanted them to be done. Essentially, it's like you could have grown like a backbone, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I'm right in here with you. I'm saying it more like Queen of Swords, saying no, putting up boundaries, having like keeping proper priorities in place and in check, enough time for yourself, not just giving it away to everybody. All that stuff had to get in order. You had to complete some sort of cycle. You've been going through this judgment process, which is the spiritual awakening. And now I feel like this is where we're at right now. It's the closing up of this past cycle. So let's look at April 2025, Four of Cups. You might even... Okay, this is what I'm getting. Don't miss this. Don't miss this. You might think it's not real, but it is. You might have dealt with love. Because look, we have the Four of Pentacles. What am I saying? Four of Pentacles was the lesson that you had to learn to hold back your energy. Because you could have been somebody in the past that gave away too much to people, right? To your detriment. I'm not saying it's not beautiful to give and to love, and if you have a lot to give and a lot to love, there will be somebody to match that energy on this planet for you. So I'm not saying that's a negative thing. I'm saying giving it to people who give not much in return and then just take from you. I just keep seeing like the Six of Pentacles. You could have been learning those lessons of like giving and receiving. Specifically regarding relationships with the Four of Wands, right? And jobs, right? Because jobs are contracts too, where it's like maybe you did all the work and got none of the credit. Maybe the boss stole your ideas or whatever. Now, if this was love, you could have gotten your hopes up like, here it is, it's happening. Yeah, look, here's Queen of Swords. See? You could have gotten excited like, this is a new beginning, this is everything I've always wanted. It's coming in, everything I've been manifesting, and then the person just dips or ghosts you or is an F-boy or an F however this person identifies, right? Because there are F-girls too, trust me. Yeah. Star. You could have been healing some sort of devil contract like we've been talking about so much on the channel. So this is what I'm saying. This is April. She looks disappointed, and it's because she has been disappointed in the past, and something's been taking so long, Knight of Pentacles, that I feel like by the time it's time to take the leap of faith, it's like the wind could have kind of left the sails. But what I'm getting is this was on purpose. They did this on purpose so that you wouldn't feel, if this is love for you, so you might have a piss poor something. That's what I was getting. You could have been dealing with people that were, I'm hearing a piss poor excuse for a man. That's what I'm getting. So they could have made you wait. So if this is a new person who's coming in with valor and honor with the Ace of Swords, and your heart wants you to jump in, what I'm seeing is that it's actually a good place to be that you're in the Four of Cups, instead of just like, wow, this is everything I always wanted, and you just jump into it. You could have a history of that, of like, just letting like this whirlwind romance take place, and then it ends up being a karmic because it ended up just being lust, or it ended up just being limerence. Like, it's not even the person, that's not even the real person, it's just the dream Page of Cups that you wanted them to be, and they turn out not to be that, and then you're disappointed again. So what I'm seeing is this is actually a very grounded energy where you are almost kind of jaded in a sense, where you're like, okay, so Romeo is coming in, if this is love for you, or this amazing like new opportunity, it's coming my way. Yeah, I've been hearing that in 1,000 tarot readings. I know, I've been hearing it. That's what I'm getting. It's that sort of attitude. What I'm getting from your guys, it's kind of funny. They're just like, they're like laughing, they're smiling because they're like, good, I'm glad they're in the Four of Cups. It's kind of like when you throw your friend a surprise party and they're kind of in like a bad mood, and they feel like, you know, their ex like didn't even text them like on their birthday to say happy birthday, or just whatever. You know what I mean? Like, they're in a bad mood, and then you know that you have everybody they love waiting back at the apartment. It's a surprise. But I'm also getting, it's good that whatever this was took so long with the Knight of Pentacles, because you're not going to fall into your old karmic patterns. You and me both, right? With the World. Because something has been completed. It's kind of like that feeling of you're just grounded in reality. Yes, there's good and there's bad in the world. That's part of grounding into the truth. It's good to take risks. It's good to take leaps of faith, but not if we're always in this Knight of Wands. Like, I'm gonna bet $100,000 on that stock, and then you lose 94,000, and you're like, oh my god, I only have 6,000 left of that 1,000, and then you have to pay taxes on it. It's like, you don't want to be an idiot in life and just like go with this Uranus, like, I'm just going to be super spontaneous, not think about anything, and just believe that it's gonna, and I love Uranus actually, but I'm just saying in this context with the Knight of Wands, this is showing kind of flippantly taking risks. I feel like this is you coming into something with a more scrutinizing eye. With the Queen of Swords. Here she is. See how she's like looking? She's not mean, she's not cold, she's actually not jaded. She's just been through a lot of disappointing things, or however you identify, and you've grown wise from that. So now when this opportunity comes towards you, you might feel like, oh, this is kind of disappointing, I'm not even excited about this, but no, that's good, because what I'm getting is your nervous system is healing, and I'm not a doctor. Let's bring out TW really quick. Hong Kong, TW the Trigger Warning Clown. Hello, nice to see everybody, it's TW here. You've been going through this nervous system healing where your emotions and your body chemistry could have been addicted to the chaos of your karmic past, you and me both, right? And so now it like caused you to have to slow down. This could have taken even years for some of you here. With the Six of Swords, this could have even been up to a 6-year process, closing out this cycle. And I feel like you could have actually grown kind of dim in the eye or long in the tooth, as they say, right? With the Knight of Pentacles. I always think that's so funny because it makes me think of narwhals. They have that long horn that's actually just a long tooth. But narwhals, they're like mystical creatures. So they want to surprise you with the mystical, wonderful things that they have for you that just exist in the world, but they're glad that you're actually in this kind of disappointed place so that one, they can surprise you, and two, so that you don't just jump into something. It's almost against your will. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when you're wrapped up in kind of that love bomby, like whirlwind romance thing, and even if it's not a romance, it could be an amazing job offer or somebody kind of pressuring you. We had the Knight of Swords to do something, and they're drudging up all of this emotionality within you, and then you might go home later that night to the hotel that you flew in for the interview, or you met this person online and you're coming to meet them, and you kind of go back to your room and you feel a little bit of a weird feeling. This has been part of the spiritual gifts activating. It's the psychic gifts. Yeah, my left ear is ringing really loud as I'm talking about this. This is discernment, Queen of Swords. This has been teaching you discernment, because something could look amazing on paper. A person could look perfect, but then they end up being like narky. Like, why are they love bombing you night one? Like, I love romance. Like, I love love. I love excitement. I love this, right? I love spontaneity. I love taking risks. But when you've made one too many mistakes, it grounds you. And that's what the guides are trying to say, right? And it's made you more scrutinizing, because you could feel like you thought something was something that it actually wasn't, and then it was too late, and then you were in a contract with that person or that job or that situation, and then you regret it. It's better to start out in regret, as messed up as that sounds, because you have all this room to be surprised. Like, the universe wants to just blow up those balloons again for you, and for you to just believe again, like to go from the 4 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. Like, they want to give you your wish. So it's okay that you don't feel like psyched for whatever this is. You've been going through a healing process. Like I was saying about the nervous system, it can take years after you get out of something toxic, whatever that may be. It could even be a friendship for some of you here. It takes years to regulate the nervous system again, just even biologically. I'm not talking even about emotionally and mentally. That's why this has taken so long, because they've been bringing you through a process. This wasn't just for nothing. This wasn't just to disappoint you or make you feel like your dreams are never going to come true. No, this was all a process. This was planned. So when this opportunity comes in, don't miss it. Just go into it grounded. That's what I'm getting here for April 2025. So let's look at May, the all-elusive May. King of Pentacles. This could be the person. Now, if you're a man and you're not interested in men, well, some of you are. So this could be, if you are a man interested in men, this is a beautiful man. Right? And this looks like a wolf to me. I know it's not, but I think it's like a husky dog. But look, he has all his books back here. This King of Pentacles, he's almost like a King of Pentacles with a King of Swords. Now, if you're a woman interested in men, right? And if you're a woman interested in women, this applies as well. This could just be a very grounded, earthy, like this could be the sort of woman that is kind of let me say this. There is this woman that I grew up, there was 2 women who were married before it was even legal to be married back in my old house growing up. And I'm telling you, this woman, she would be out there like multiple times a week, like mowing the lawn, taking care of everything, like making everything look beautiful, right? So if this is a woman, it's giving that sort of like energy, right? Somebody who takes care of their home and their partner. They could have a dog. Now, if this is a man, he has this sort of, see how he has the long hair and the beard? Kind of reminds me a little bit of like the Hermit. They could be a Virgo. Don't have to be. I don't know why I'm stuttering on that. This could also be you watching as well. You could be this. And this could be the other person that's like disappointed, and you could be the person, you know, it's not disappointed. It's more than that. It's like kind of not even believing in love anymore because so much stuff has happened. And I don't mean that in a like dramatic way. I mean it kind of just, they still smile. They still have, you know, they still have like a great life and everything, but deep down in their heart, they're kind of just like, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. You know, we'll see what happens. It's kind of one of those neutral places to be with something. It's like watching everybody like in love, and you're kind of just like, well, maybe it'll happen for me. I don't know. Just kind of, I guess I'm just going to keep my options open, focus on my work, possibly, you know, whatever. So this could be somebody looking at you, or you could be this person. You could be either one of these. I don't know why I'm looking at them as different people. Because I feel like if this is a person for you, this does feel like a love reading for me, guys, primarily. I feel like there could be something with career happening with this person. And I think that that's why it's kind of combining. Because the King of Pentacles, they're very hard workers, and they show up consistently. They're like the Knight of Pentacles, right? Where did he go? Another like super earthy looking guy. Like, look, walking with no shoes. Oh, but what I was going to say about the King of Pentacles is like he has the long hair. I feel like this King of Pentacles has a very balanced masculine and feminine energy. And it's not just because he has long hair. It's the vibe. It's just the way he feels to me. He seems relaxed. He seems like he's just kind of chilling with his dog, right? He has all this wisdom and knowledge behind him, but he doesn't look like one of those assholes. like you know the talking head videos where, and I love books, right? And I love the pretentious assholes, let me be real, but it's like that where you see these people with like all the books behind them on YouTube, and they're just like, they're talking so prestigiously and everything. I feel like this person has that sort of intellect. They are very intelligent. They could have their own business. They take care of themselves and the people that they love, and including their dog, right? But I feel like they have a humility about them, this person. They're not showy with it. Like if they do know something or they are good at something, they just let their life speak for itself. For some reason, this pillow, it's reminding me of the Empress. How she's sitting on that pillow. Again, there's something about this masculine that has a very nurturing feminine side to them. Like they will take care of you. They will love you. They will bring you to the doctor when you're sick and not just care about fucking you. But I feel like there's that too. I feel like this person this is what it's giving me. This is a sort of person that you could have like, your sex can heal. I mean that song, your sex is on fire. But I'm serious with that. There's something with that. There's something magical. See the little like, it's like stardust. It's like meteorites. This person could play like an instrument maybe as well. But I just heard tapping. It's what this is like, I'm getting all of this. You could be somebody who in the past, when you've noticed, when you sleep with somebody, it has the power to heal people. Like you have a powerful sensual, you could have just had like a very powerful Kundalini awakening where I feel like people get addicted to your energy. You help to regulate people's emotions. You bring them peace. I'm just talking about from your energy. I'm not even talking about you doing anything. This is just how you make people feel when you're in the environment. You make people feel very grounded. I feel like that's this person. They make people feel very grounded. Now, you make people feel excited. Like, you make people feel creative. So it's funny that you're showing up as deflated. Well, it's not funny. I'm sorry that this is the case, because this has been me too, if I'm really honest with you. When I just said me too, it makes me think of hashtag me too. You could have been through something where maybe it wasn't an actual trigger warning essay, but you could have just been with somebody that made you feel used, or like they used you for your sexual energy. I'm getting that. So if that doesn't apply, that doesn't apply, but I need to give them messages. What I'm getting is your sexual energy heals people, and it balances and helps regulate people. It gives people good ideas. It gets people excited about life again. You could just be like a wanderlust sort of a person, just energetically, like you're interested in a lot of different things. Sagittarius energy is coming through here, and let me know if that resonates. But it's this traveling man sort of thing. I'm like those lyrics, like, I'm a traveling man. You don't have to be a man, but I'm getting that, where it's like, because for some it's two men here, so that's why I said that. But for others it's a woman and a man. And for a couple people I am seeing two women. I'm also seeing, like, I'm seeing a few different sorts of couples. Let me just say it like that. Where roles could be reversed, traditional roles. Like, maybe this guy like cleans the house and you are like the breadwinner. I'm just gonna say it like that. Like, this guy could maybe be home with the dog and like clean the house, and you could, be somebody that is the career person, and it's a straight relationship and it works. So just whatever. It's what you want. That's what they're trying to specify. You didn't go through all this healing, all this long process, just to be coupled up with somebody who isn't going to be good for you. What I'm getting is, this is your forever person that you're manifesting here. And if it's not a person, this is long-term, stable, like, money that you can rely on, financial health, wealth for some. This could be your own business. This could also just be like something that you can rely on, that you just know you're going to get the same check every week. You know that you're going to be able to put your roots down somewhere, possibly, is what I'm getting here as well. This is like long-term stuff that's beginning now. Doesn't mean it's going to happen now, but the opportunity is opening itself up here, right? So we can come back and clarify. Let's go to June 2025. The Six of Wands, guys. If this is a relationship, this person is going to help you, like, get your fire back again. Look at the difference. She's sitting here like, and now she's standing out here, like, in front of literally a crowd, an audience. Like, maybe you even are a performer. Maybe you are some sort of a performer. Or this is, like, just the energy that you like to be in. Like, that's what I was getting with the sacral chakra energy. It doesn't mean you're an attention whore. That's what people have made you believe about yourself. Or that's what people have projected onto you, because they're jealous that you get attention. That's what I'm getting. Six of Wands. They're jealous. Look at all these hands. They're jealous that all these people are reaching up to you. There have been jealous people around you. That's part of the Four of Cups. They've siphoned your energy so badly, to the point that it's like you lost your spark, but only for a while. Because we're seeing from the time of April to June, you're going from little energy to you're able to put on an entire concert that's like streamed all over the world, metaphorically speaking, but possibly literal for somebody here. I'm seeing this is the same person, right? Now, if this is a relationship, I'm seeing you possibly meeting this person in June. May. I'm sorry. In May. Why did I say June? Maybe you're meeting him in June. Because look, he's like looking at her. We'll ask, guys. This is what I'm getting though. If this is a relationship, this person will help you get your like passion back because they're going to help you feel like comforted, comfortable, safe. You could have felt very unsafe in past relationships where you never knew what they were going to do. You never knew what kind of day that they were going to have. And I'm hearing for some of you, this is like a father or a mother wound of some kind where it's like you never knew, like maybe your parent had some sort of like BPD, or I'm not a doctor, I'm not diagnosing, I'm just saying some sort of erratic behavior that you could never get your hands around. So it could have caused this sense of like you weren't able to ever kind of relax and just like focus on your passions with the Six of Wands. I'm seeing if this is a person, it's gonna heal you because they're gonna like just create this safe space environment. Like, say, for example, you are a musician and this person's just sitting in the library and you're in the room next door to them. Like, their back is here and you're in this room right behind them and you're, like, practicing playing your guitar. Just as an example, it's like their energy, it helps to bring your creativity out instead of siphoning it, number one. Or number two, beating you down so bad because these past partners and family members and friends have been jealous of you. They've been in competition with you, and you could have not even understood that was what was happening. All you know is that it made you feel drained, alone, kind of depressed for some here. And I'm seeing this person looking at you, like, look at how happy and like proud they look. They're like laughing, like, just, wow, look, that's my person. Look at them. Look at how amazing they are. It's giving that. Like, I'm so proud to have them as my person. As opposed to putting themselves in competition with you, beating you down, or draining you of all that energy so that they could be successful themselves. So what I'm getting here is what's beginning in this quarter two of 2025, April to June, is you are, first of all, you're getting your power back. You're taking your power back. This person might be helping you do that, or this is some sort of opportunity that you're going to take that is going to end up bringing you success. But what I'm also seeing here is there's something about like, let me look for a second. See, she's like reluctantly, there's actually a hand here. Oh no, here it is. There's a hand here. It's like, that's the guy. That's this guy. Whether it's a literal guy or it's like, you know, it's a guide or like an angel, you know, bringing you this opportunity, you like don't want to take it at first. So know that in April, you're going to be like, I don't even care anymore, or I don't want to deal with that or whatever. But look, her hand is ever so gently touching the bowl and all this magic is coming out of it. So you still believe. Don't give me that. You still believe. See all this like magic on this side, but then she's just in the regular world on this side. That same magic that's coming off the pentacle is here as well. See? Also, if you are looking to succeed in something financially, or if it's some sort of like business opportunity or something like that, it's looking like in June we have the Six of Wands, which is a card of victory and success. right? But what I'm seeing here is that if this is a relationship, I mean, this could be career as well, because I've done a lot of things that have healed me. Music heals me when I write music, so this could be that. But especially if this is a person, this is going to be a very healing relationship of all the other crap you've been through. This person will show up, and they'll show out, and they'll show up to your show, and they will support you, and they will not work against you. You'll work together. I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles. So let's look at our outcome. Card number 4 is the Four of Swords. See, this is healing. Excuse me. 2 fours. Fours are numbers of stability and foundations, okay? The King of Pentacles is the most stable in the deck, in my opinion. I love the Queen of Pentacles too. I literally have the Queen of Pentacles, one of the big cards, sitting out by my chair, right? So I love the Queen of Pentacles. I identify as the Queen of Pentacles. But anyways, maybe you do too, right? So this might be your King of Pentacles. But even if it's not that, I feel like it is that. I keep wanting to be like, even if it's not that, but I feel like it is that for a lot of people here. And again, if you're a man interested in women, this doesn't have to be. This might just be you. This might be you that I'm talking about if you're a man interested in women. Like, you might be the one that is going to be doing this for somebody else. Right? All in all, what I'm seeing is that with these 2 fours, especially in the King of Pentacles, very stable, very solid. This is the home. This is the foundation. This is the safe space. This is like, I will care for you. I will protect you. You can trust me. It's like wrapping a warm blanket around yourself in front of a fireplace. I feel like there's a fireplace right in front of him because look at the light kind of shining on his jeans. I feel like there's a beautiful fireplace like right here. This is going to be very healing. Whatever these next 3 months entail, it's setting up the foundations for the rest of the year is what I'm getting here. So this is not like, we're not wrapping everything up in a nice big bow over 3 months. Like, this is just the process. We're seeing some things that could be coming through. This person might be becoming aware of you. I mean, maybe they're even going to see you like online or something, or they're going to just... 6 of Wands is recognition. Like, people know who you are or like what you do. I'm seeing something about LinkedIn. Like, this person, you just might be known for like what you do. This person could be becoming aware to who you are before you become aware of them, because I'm seeing like back to back. See, they don't see each other, but then he starts to see her. So it's kind of interesting. I feel like, but this is the back of her head. So I feel like you don't see this person yet, but they see you, which is kind of funny. But it doesn't feel creepy at all. This could even just be somebody that you already know, possibly, but I'm hearing no. Very interesting. Whatever this is, you will feel very healed. This will feel very good, very healing. So let's just go through and clarify, especially if 10 of Swords. You've just been through a lot, I feel. That's why you're entering April just in the 4 of Cups. But it's all right. You know, 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords. You could have just been through so much that you're not even thinking about love right now. And that's fine, because you're not going to... 10 of Swords, Tower. You're still kind of like grounding yourself. But this is the irony. I feel like this person has an extremely grounding presence. So even if they're just a friend, say he's just a friend. Wait, right? That's lyrics. But even if it's just a friend, see, there's the King of Swords. This is a King of Swords, King of Pentacles. I feel like this is actually an Emperor, because that's the energy I get. They provide, they take care of people, they love people. They could even have their own business or just do well in whatever they do. But I'm definitely getting this is like a King of Pentacles, King of Swords. Oh, we have the King of Wands too. I told you this guy's spicy. He doesn't look like that at first glance, but with all the red and stuff, it's the root and it's the sacral. I feel like he's also just very passionate about you, or they are, whatever. But I feel like they've gone through a lot too. They could have just gone through a breakup. And I feel like they're looking to their own future. Like, they want a happy life with somebody. And I feel like for some of you, they're, like, looking at you. They're like, that's the one. Like, all right, so let's see. 4 of Cups, April. King of Pentacles, May. 6 of Wands, June. 4 of Swords, outcome of the next 3 months. Very healing experience no matter which road you take, sort of a thing. You can't miss this. That's what I'm getting. I was saying don't miss this at the start, but that's very classic 4 of Cups, where the cup is right there and the person's not taking it. But I feel like what this has to do with, the Lovers, it has to do with, like, your perception of, is this a good thing or a bad thing? And it actually is a good thing. So I feel like the only way you could quote unquote miss it is if you kind of are just not interested. Like, the universe can't make you do something, but they're just saying when you feel this way, like Ace of Wands, it's a new beginning, it's exciting, it's the opposite of this energy. You might just not be feeling it right now coming into April. And that's okay. That's what they're trying to show you. They're not judging you. They're not saying get with it. They're saying when this comes in, even if you don't feel like it, remember this conversation. Like, sort of a thing. Yeah, there's the Queen of Pentacles, see? Remember this conversation. Even if this is just a friend, they could really help you, like, get your spark back, like we were talking about. And I feel like you make this person feel excited about life, because I feel like they can kind of be a King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, one foot in front of the other. Yeah, you kind of get this person out of their routines. They could be a Virgo, because I said that. We also have Pisces. But this person, I feel like they have a lot of feelings for you right at the start. So you might even wonder, is this a karmic thing again? But it's not going to be, guys. It's not going to be this time. You've closed a cycle. All right. Closed the cycle, though. But what I was going to say is this guy, or whoever they are, they kind of get in these routines, and I feel like they can get a little bit bored sometimes, but they're still grateful for their life. But I feel like you spice things up for this person, or you make them feel more creative and, like, excited about life, where maybe before they kind of just... They could have even had an ex that was, like, super dramatic or something, and so they're not, like, looking for that, but they thought that that's what... Yeah, Empress. They thought that their ex or other people they've dated were an Empress, but they actually weren't. I'm getting their ex was the freaking Knight of Wands, dude. That's not even close to the Empress. They could have been, like, in and out. They could have dicked this person around. Yeah, look, 7 of Swords... Ace of Pentacles. This person could have even maybe asked them to marry them or wanted to, like, have children with them. And this person, I'm just getting, like, a party girl sort of vibe. 9 of Cups could have been, like, a lot of drinking, possibly drugs. I feel like they're attracted to you, or they will be, because you're this Queen of Pentacles. But I feel like you're actually the Empress and they're actually the Emperor. But you guys fit together on the premise of the King and Queen of Pentacles. Does that make sense? So again, this could be like a work thing, but it could also just be like a super, like, grounded, earthy thing here. And this person might even be, like, moving to you or you to them. We have the Devil here, but I feel like it's whoever this 4 of Cups is finishing up some sort of, like, devil-y cycle, and that's where we're coming in on the reading. But we have the High Priestess. See, they want you to be very, like, tapped in with your crown, so that you don't mistake this person as just another disappointment, right? Yeah, Six of Pentacles. See, you were learning the law of reciprocity, how much to give, how much to receive. You could have dealt with energy vampires. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have the Star. Yeah, you could still be going through a little bit of a healing process here. Yeah, with the Empress. I feel like it's on both sides that both people dealt with some sort of person that they thought loved them. They could have like given their heart, and then this person either cheated, lied, stole for some, Lord. Okay, clarifying the Four of Cups, we have the Ten of Swords. See, that's how we're entering April. So it's no wonder why you feel this way, because you're coming off the back, if this reading applies to you, of course. You're coming off the back of like some sort of hard ending or betrayal, or this could even just be a concept. Like I said before, like I've just been through one too many betrayals in love or in career. And it could just kind of be a quiet thing inside of your heart. It doesn't mean you're going around crying and trauma dumping on everybody. It could just be kind of a quiet, silent thing to yourself. You're carrying around these 10 swords in your bag, and you're just like trying to work through it, man. I don't really know what else to say. With the Star at the bottom, you are healing, and this is the advice: self-nurture, heal, mother yourself, take care of yourself. Be nice to yourself. Don't be like, wow, I was such an idiot for being in that situation. Why did I do that? Don't do that. This is a time to wrap up that past cycle for good. Clarifying the King of Pentacles, we have the Hierophant. This person could be a Taurus, but it doesn't have to be that. I feel like this person, I'm drawn to the books again. This person could be very spiritual, possibly religious. But I'm not getting that so much. If anything, they're more like open-minded, if they have a religion that they do follow. But I'm seeing it more as like this person's well-studied. They could be a teacher or a leader of some kind with the Hierophant. I feel like if you're a High Priestess and they're a Hierophant, that's a very spiritual connection. That's a spiritual union. Again, this person's not, like, they don't look like you'd expect them to be. Like, if you saw this guy at Whole Foods, like, I don't know. I feel like you just wouldn't see the depth of their, like, wisdom and knowledge just at first glance. Interesting, because this is May, so Taurus can be May, right? April, May, See if there's anything else on that. Again, I'm seeing it like this. If this is a relationship for you, this person's gonna help to like heal your belief systems. I'm hearing about men, so if this is a man specifically, but it doesn't just have to be that. This person's gonna heal your perceptions on like love or something you've been through. They're gonna do the exact opposite of what was done here, is what I'm getting. This is karmic, as in this is a karmic return for you. This person's like an earth angel. They're coming in to help heal you. Or this is you helping heal somebody else. But I feel you'll heal each other. But why do I get the feeling like this person, I don't want to say they're more stable than you. They might have just kind of focused on career or something instead of love, and just they feel kind of stable to me. Like I feel like they've been attracted to people like you in the past, where they thought that, just because they were the center of attention, that they were going to be a passionate partner, but they ended up actually just being a Knight of Wands once again. But they're gonna feel like you're the real deal, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, I just opened up to the Temperance card. We have Sagittarius energy, and I did mention that before. You could be a Sagittarius, have that in your chart. It doesn't have to be that. We also have Aquarius and Taurus again. if you're none of those signs, it doesn't mean that this reading's not for you. It could just be sometimes there's people that need to hear their own sign to help them believe. You know what I'm saying? But it could also just be an earth angel thing, like I was saying. Maybe this person has Sagittarius in their chart as well. But I'm seeing it more as it's the balance. Remember how I was saying at first that you're like sexual, your sacred sexuality. It heals people. It helps regulate their system, their nervous system. It gives them like creative ideas as well. And with the Four of Cups and the Nine of Swords, it's kind of like the people you've been with in the past, they received all the benefit. This could even be family as well. They received all the benefit of you. They drank all the cups. And they're basically like, here, take this one backwash drink that we didn't want because we don't like orange soda. It's like they took all the drinks and they're giving you this backwashed, like, freaking the ice is all melted. There's like 3 sips left. It's like, really, dude? And like, that's the energy I'm getting. So yeah. You're healing that, who I'm speaking to here, who's the Four of Cups. Right? I hate to admit that I'm probably part of that camp as well. Right? So, you know, yeah. Anyways. You're in good company, I guess, right? I do believe in love, though. I've just been through a lot of stuff too, like you guys have. That's all this is. It's, you know, it's not that I'm hopeless about life and joy and happiness and stuff. It's just, even if this was just like representing you guys, right? Like you guys help me believe again, you know, in community and love, and that everything doesn't have to be so like religious and by the book as well. It's like we can still have spirituality, because I left Christianity and I loved being a minister, and I can still do what I want to do, but just in a little bit of a different way. And so if this is a person for you, I feel like they're going to help you feel like that. They're going to help you like see things differently. We did have Pisces before with the Hanged Man. This person could also have Pisces. Clarifying the Six of Wands, we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, it's like you can't even imagine that you're going to go from this energy to this in 2 months. You just, from April to June, look at the radical difference. It's almost like inconceivable. Inconceivable. From The Princess Bride. I made a video so long ago now. It was last year where I referenced that movie, but I can't remember what one it was. It could have been the 20-year cycle video, but I'm not sure. Regardless. See, for some of you here, this is like a huge cycle ending. This even goes back to childhood, where you could have had like parents or siblings or cousins or friends, you know, that were, it's like they didn't even want to come to your show. Like they would close their eyes to your talent. They would get angry and jealous at you that you had all these people that were interested to see whatever this talent is. They would think things like, well, they don't deserve it. Why do they get this? And why do they get that? And so there could be even a part of you that has closed your eyes to intimacy in some way, because you don't want to like open your heart just for it to get swords stuck right into it. So that's what we're working on healing still, right? We're working on healing those wounds. For some, it's mother wounds as well. Something about the womb here too with the Ace of Pentacles that's going to be healed. I'm seeing that. We have the Queen of Wands coming through. People have just really, you could be very attractive, very dynamic, just like eye-catching in some way. I'm hearing eye candy. You could be I'm seeing a woman like licking a lollipop, like slow motion with, it's like that, it's like Jennifer's Body. The scene where Megan Fox is like walking down the hallway. It's giving like that. You could even be kind of like a siren. You could be like sexy, like hot. I feel like this person thinks that. But this is what I'm saying. Like, even if, okay, how do I say this? It's the energy. You might be like, well, I don't know if I'm all that. First of all, you are, because this is my collective is fucking hot, sexy, gorgeous. We have dynamic energy, right? That's us. That's the Six of Wands. But even if you kind of feel a little bit more humble with it, that's the energy you are connected to. Those are like the dark goddesses that give the power to like the arts and to like the sacral chakra energy that like runs everything. I mean, we have the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles. This is like literally birthing things into this planet, birthing creations, birthing literally, right? With the Star, especially like Six of Wands, Empress, hot, gorgeous, talented, star quality. Again, it's, you could be thinking like, well, that's not really me. I'm not like, I don't like show off and stuff like that. You don't have to. It's just in the energy. That's why you attract these people that are like in and out and stuff, because it's like moth to the flame. Yeah, the devil. You could have attracted people in the past that you just don't even want to think about. You're like completely turned off. You don't want to look at it. You don't want to think about it. But what I'm also getting though is that if we don't heal this sort of wounding from all that, it's going to get in the way of your success. So it seems like it's not connected, but it actually is. Not only getting in the way of your romantic success with somebody that could be a really beautiful long-term partner, your forever partner, but also in the way of like your work and stuff, you know, or your talents. Like this stuff's all connected. So they're trying to get us to realize that. All right, so clarifying the Four of Swords, our outcome, we have the Knight of Pentacles. See? This has been a long time coming, and this has taken a long time. But again, that's a good thing. For some of you, this has been like a 20-year cycle. We have the 21 with the world. That video that I did, I forgot even what the title is. It's something like they're terrified. I'm like, in the title. Guys, I try to keep the thumbnails. This is what I try to think of. If somebody doesn't read any of the words, would they click on it? So I try to think like that, but I can't be that crazy every time, because then people are gonna get desensitized and they're just gonna think that every video is clickbait. So I also think of that. But anyways. My point is that video, it was like a 20-year cycle being broken. So for some of you, there's something with that. This could have been a dynamic that even happened like years ago, 20 years ago. This is a long cycle. And I feel like you could be tempted to be like, really? This person's coming in right when I'm finally over all these Knight of Wands people. But no, that's the thing. It's like this person's able to come in because you finished that. So don't think this person's a karmic, because they're not. You're going to be able to read their energy. They're a Hierophant. They're a spiritual person. They're intelligent. They have wisdom as well with all these books. They've been through their own initiations. They've been through their own heartaches. They've completed their own cycles with these similar Knight of Wands people. I feel like you can share war stories with this person. And I do see you like talking back and forth late into the night with a person like this. This can go the distance. What is that song? She's going the distance. She's going for speed. All alone, all alone, all alone in a time of need. This is karmic, but it's not the negative karmic. It's like this person, I feel you've known them from a past life for some of you. Karmic meaning you're going to recognize their soul in a good way. Yeah, I just opened up to the Hermit. Somebody could definitely be a Virgo here. Why do I feel like it's them? They're coming through as Taurus. Maybe it's just the earthy energy. We have Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces here. That could be more the other side. We have Aries, Gemini. All right, guys, I think we got it. Closing words. Amethyst. It's really not that expensive, even if you want to get your hand on some. I love to just like sit and meditate with my crystals. Like I have all sorts now. And it's, I know it could seem kind of like, well, is that really real? Let me say this really quick. Even if it's not real, even if it's not, even if it's all bullshit, if all this is bullshit, the crystals, the cards, all of it, even if it is all bullshit, this is what I do believe is real, is the power of your mind, right? Now, personally, I do believe that crystals hold metaphysical properties. Why? Because I have, my chart is mostly earth. And ever since I was a kid, I would go through the woods and I would pick up rocks and I would hold them in my hands while I was hiking on these long hikes, right? Even back to like 10 years ago. And I remember one time specifically, Spirit said to me, give the rock that you've been holding in your hand for like 3 miles. Went past the stream, had my whole like spiritual experience with the divine, coming out the end of the trail, and Spirit was like, give that rock to that woman. And I was like, okay, this was years ago. So I walked up to her and I'm like, hey, I forgot what I said. I was like, I just want to give you this rock. Like, I've been holding it my whole hike. And when she held it in her hand, she was like, I feel the energy. And she didn't look like that kind of lady. Like, she didn't look like she came out of a crystal shop. She just looked, she was wearing like Lululemon or something. But she was like, no, she looked at me almost a little bit like her eyes wide. And she's like, I feel the power. I feel the energy on this rock. So anyways, I do believe in the power of energy. And I do believe that certain crystals hold different frequencies and different things, right? But amethyst is coming through specifically here for the next few months, the next 3 months. It's like he's even holding a crystal. He's holding a crystal. Technically, you know. All right. Another thing is to ground yourself. Again, you could hold crystals while you're doing that. Meditate, self-care, be very kind to yourself, especially if you've been like lied to, you felt used or hurt, or you're grieving something, or possibly you even have like anxiety. They're saying like stay busy, like do master whatever this craft is with the 6 of Wands. Like work on it, work on your passions again, even if you don't feel like it with the 4 of Cups, because that in and of itself will be you feeling like you're getting back to you again, and that will be self-healing. But I'm also seeing it's also good for you to take time to just stay still, meditate, heal, work on these wounds, right? Because we can start now in March when this is coming out. And then by the time, let me just ask, if we do this stuff in March, like I'm saying here, will it change the energy that we appear in April? Let me just ask really quick. I'm going to use the smallest. This is the smallest. And look, it's the 10 of Swords, so confirmation. If we start doing that stuff now, meditating, healing, will it change the energy of how we enter April? Let's just ask quick, because I feel like that's interesting. Tarot is malleable. This is not like this is destined. This is just what we're getting, right? So if we heal, take time, mother ourselves with the Empress in the Star, start believing in ourselves again, working on the things that matter to us, what will happen? The Hierophant, and it just, the way it fell down was trippy because it looked like this. It fell like just like that. We have Justice here as well. See, this is a karmic rebalancing that's happening right now. And it also has something to do with your spiritual gifts with the High Priestess, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Justice. We also have Libra, Pisces, Taurus. Yeah, it's like you're not wanting to look at the Ten of Swords. Who does? I'm hearing who done it, like a who done it. It's like a murder mystery. Like you could even be tired of like watching tarot readings on this stuff. Maybe you should take a break. Like, I love having you guys, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes it's good to, we have other hobbies, right? But I'll miss you. I'll be here in spirit, but it doesn't have to be that either. It could also be that it's like I'm seeing you feeling like tired of investigating, like you're tired of investigating this bad information. But look, there's this Emperor here, and I feel like it's this King of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing is if you'll just, yeah. All right, hold on. Let me get one more. Because they're showing the High Priestess combined with the Eight of Pentacles. It's like an active High Priestess that works on her craft. Whatever your craft is. Yeah, Queen of Cups. This is spiritual here, right? But mixed with the Eight of Pentacles and the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune, it's a combo. For some people, this is something that that they can be paid for. Like, maybe you are literally a tarot reader and you do readings. I know a lot of you guys do, because you've come to me for privates, and I love reading for you guys. And I love seeing you on the channel, right? So you could literally be somebody who is a reader, a divinator. But, with the Eight of Pentacles, they're saying practice that. Like, get your messages, because they want to talk to you about this karmic rebalancing that's beginning in the month of April. But I'm also seeing, if you are just a High Priestess sort of a person, even if you don't, offer services or anything like that, I'm seeing, being an active High Priestess. Work on the stuff that inspires you as well with the Six of Wands so that you can feel better. Because we have the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups. This stuff doesn't just go away overnight. You could be grieving something. You could even just be trying to see yourself from another perspective with this Queen of Wands and the Hanged Man. See, this is the Judgment again. Starting all the way back, full circle, at the bottom of our original deck with the Judgment card. That could be where you're at right now. You could even be experiencing some self-judgment here, and they're advising against that. They're saying it's okay to grieve. It's okay to think back on the hard things that you've gone through. You could have been thinking oh, that person used me. They took my sacral energy. They were an energy vampire. Maybe they even God forbid, trigger warning, essayed you, or you're thinking about past experiences, because I'm looking at the Ace of Wands, and you're like, oh, I'm going to get in a new relationship, or they could do something like that to me again, or make me feel bad about myself, or whatever. It's that's this, oh, no, that's not Judgment. That's this Judgment here. Don't judge yourself in a negative way. Just look at the situation. And I feel like some of you are also saying, I'm tired of looking at it. So, hence, we go back to this energy here. It's okay to, focus on something else for a little while with the Eight of Pentacles. You will still heal even as you're, working on something else. But they're saying just check in with the High Priestess so that by the time we get here, you don't miss your Hierophant, right? Because High Priestess, this is the High Priest and the High Priestess. So, you don't want to miss this person. They are a very special person. And this could also be, you could even be linking up with, a spiritual community, or, I could just be talking about here, in our community here. You might even meet this person here somehow, right? Regardless, this is a karmic rebalancing that's happening over these next 3 months. It's really this whole year, because we got the Justice card. In my 2025 reading, I think the Justice card came through in December. So really this whole year is karmic rebalancing. But yeah, we're seeing the judgment period happening now with the King of Swords. Like, this is official, guys. This is happening. It's kind of just a matter of how we want to perceive it. And it's kind of just like, it's not, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, but it's kind of like if your guides are doing something like extremely special for you, like, it's like they wrapped this gift in like all this shiny gold foil, and they're like so excited to give it to you, and you're kind of just like, I've been through too much, I don't even care anymore. It's like our guides love us and they understand, but I'm just saying, if they're coming in with like this amazing person or this amazing opportunity or something, and we're kind of just like, I don't care, basically, you know, I feel like that can disrespect our guides. Like, yeah, Ace of Swords, that is true. Like, even if they understand our human condition, it's still, there's an element with the Four of Cups of us, and I'm talking to myself as well. Even if we feel like shit or feel sad or feel upset or are grieving something, to still just remember to be grateful and thankful for our lives and the experience of everything, and just find the little things in the day, even if it's just like your moment drinking your tea. Like, I always drink my tea every day, and I catch up on my tarot readings. Right, so I watch my readers and drink my tea. I get my steps in, right, just balance, grateful for those like simple moments. Catching up on your comments and doing my personal readings and just being grateful for what I have in my life, even though I've been through some really hard things. And I am always behind the scenes, still battling darker thoughts and, dealing with like stuff with family. And, I have my days, right? But I try to always remember to be grateful to the universe for what they're doing for me, and be excited for the plans that are happening for us right before our eyes. So I love you guys. It's been Missy Gordon, the Metamystic here. And remember, you can always listen to this show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I love to have you guys on there. I also see you comment on there, which is really cool. It's great to see, like, I can see how many people stream them and stuff on my platforms. And thank you to you guys who support me in other places as well. But you can always watch the Metamystic show on my YouTube channel at the Metamystic. I want to thank everybody who donates to support the show and the channel. Thank you so much. And if you want to book a personal, you can always email me. Info is down below. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.